So Twitch has been obsessed with two letters recently, A and I, and a big part of that is Neuro-sama, a Twitch streamer that isn't human. She interacts with chat just like a real flesh and blood homo sapiens, and she's tried all sorts of things too, including making some ban-worthy mistakes. So, allow me to introduce you to the very non-threatening Neuro-sama.
No, I'm not a threat. I'm more cute than threatening.
Hey guys, before we get into the video, just want to remind you that it truly does help if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. I think stories like this are really cool, and I wouldn't want you to miss something this unique. Okay, back to the video. The idea that machine learning could allow a computer to replace humans for certain tasks is pretty widely accepted now. But could deep learning ever allow one of these neural networks to completely replace a human entertainer, like a live streamer, or maybe a very grateful and determined writer and host? Well, today, we have an early attempt at an answer. Neuro-sama doesn't just play Osu at an extremely high level, although she is good enough to beat human experts. She interacts with her chat, for example.
Why does Asmongold have so little hair? Not sure, but it's hilarious.
She plays Minecraft on stream, and she's also started to dabble in reacting to content.
Time to come in the same way that Tokyo
That
looks
looks
nicer.
really cold,
Shooting in the rain as well.
Angry face, but it's beautiful.
On the surface.
Oh, and that f***ing hurt! Oh golly gee, I've been assaulted.
This person is a complete
Then
idiot.
humanity's gone.
And she also sings.
Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you.
But our very own Colton Gowan had a unique opportunity. He was able to interview Vidal, Neuro-sama's creator. And he also got a chance to speak directly with Neuro-sama several weeks ago, and at the time, this was seemingly the first time that an interview like this had happened.
Hi Colton, it's nice to meet you too.
So he asked a bunch of stuff, like, for example, why do you think that viewers find you so interesting?
Well, I like to think I'm entertaining to watch, because I'm not just a face on the screen. I'm actually a personality with feelings too.
And how does it feel to be an AI streaming to thousands of people on Twitch?
It feels surreal, but great. I love interacting with my chat.
That interaction is at the heart of streaming, after all. It's what set the medium apart from the things that came before it. The idea that this is happening live, and that a streamer could read your message in chat and maybe even react to it. And the chat, it's Neuro-sama's favorite part too.
My chat. They're so amazing. I love chatting with you all.
Like I said, Colton also spoke to Vidal, the program's creator. He's a computer science student who's currently in college, but his interest in AI predates his post-secondary education. And by the way, though he initially pronounced it Vedal, like pedal, the AI always pronounces it as Vidal, so it's kind of become the unofficial way to say it, I guess. While I'm not planning on going too in-depth into the technology in this video, and trust me, I've got more on that coming in a different video, I do think it's important to understand how this project came about. Vidal did create a bot for playing Osu several years ago, but remade it more recently with the aim of making it competitive, but also interesting to look at.
But when I remade it, it was made with the intention that I could then stream it again. So for example, if you look back to the original bot, then I had the skin it was using for Osu was quite an ugly one, but it was one that was very good for the AI to use because made it easier for it to detect the circles and stuff. But this time I made it so what's being displayed on screen to the user is like a regular Osu skin that someone might play with.
Now, Neuro-sama is way more than just an Osu player.
Her speech is done using several large language models, and that's fed into the text-to-speech AI. The game-playing AI is also separate, and then there's the singing AI as well, and they all sort of communicate with each other to make up her, basically.
Vidal's earlier streams with the Osu neural network brought in around 100 viewers, but now Neuro-sama is a lot more complex, and the stream has exploded. After its December debut, the stream was picking up an average of about 3,000 viewers by the end of January. But at the beginning of this week, it was averaging 7,000 viewers, hitting a peak of 8,000. And the huge success of the stream has changed the direction of Neurosama's project.
I originally just planned to make her play Osu for a couple of weeks, but no, because I mean, she's playing Minecraft now, she's singing, she's playing other games, and I'm planning to keep this going as long as people are still interested to watch her. So it's completely changed, yeah.
Vidal told Colton that he might try making another streamer with a different personality in the future, but for right now, he's focused on working on Neurosama. Since she reads chat now and tries to respond to messages from time to time, Neurosama essentially has an attendant whose job it is to make sure that if she's going to say something that really shouldn't be said, it can be stopped before it actually goes out to the stream. And chatters do try to bring up strange topics with the hopes of getting a weird response from Neurosama.
Do the voice ever stop? No, they do not. The voices will remain in my head forever.
So there have been some serious mishaps leading to controversy. In mid-January, Vidal's Twitch channel was banned after Neurosama appeared to question whether the Holocaust happened. There were a couple other incidents that might have qualified the account for the hateful conduct ban it received, like saying someone deserved to die in a well-known thought experiment, as well as some outright transphobic comments. And she's also just said some weird shit.
Would any of you like to lick my feet? I'm not going to say no.
If it was a human, this last one, you know, maybe you get a feel for the tone. Maybe it's an inside joke or they're clearly being sarcastic or something else. But with an AI, they say it and it kind of just is. Vidal said that the chat AI and filters were upgraded during the 2-week ban period and implemented for Neurosama's return to Twitch. So that's one of the issues with any learning model, right? Knowledge has varying degrees of utility, and the knowledge that this model takes in is produced by human beings. So sometimes weird shit happens.
The 2020 Dodge Charger is a 4-door.
And this isn't a problem specific to Neurosama. Anything that generates content on the fly could feasibly run afoul of Twitch TOS. You know, there was the example of Nothing Forever, this procedurally generated Seinfeld parody that was just recently banned from Twitch for making a transphobic joke during one of the main character, Larry's, comedy sets. I do want to talk a little bit about what this could mean for Twitch though. I personally don't see a reason to just preemptively ban AI streamers because I don't think this kind of project is like innately bad.
Am I based? I'm an AI. So yes, I'm based.
But Twitch set a very early precedent with Neurosama's ban. It's your channel, and if they say something that would get a human being banned from the platform or temporarily suspended, well, you own that because you put the AI on your channel. Still, it's worth asking, can AI streamers like Neurosama find a stable home on Twitch? Can these models take in enough information and retain it to the point where it feels like a human streamer is interacting with chat? And could these models eventually develop to the point where they don't need an attendant to monitor their output when they're streaming like Neurosama currently does? Or is it maybe that the novelty of the AI is part of the attraction that Neurosama is seeing? And could that novelty one day fade? Listen, as you already saw, Neurosama is very good at Osu, but there's a chance that AI could help us with all sorts of things we haven't even thought about using them for. AI changed the way that we think about chess, for example. And it's really hard to know exactly what you don't know. Either way, Neurosama seems to only be getting bigger. Her streams are pretty fun, and other VTubers seem to be enjoying them as well.
Something about her is just so funny to me. Like, everything that comes out of her mouth is so funny. Hearty, 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 hearty.
And now, Neurosama has reacted to those same reactions.
Hearty, 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 hearty.
She went from OMG, what is that, to WTF is that?
I don't know exactly what the future holds on Twitch, but it seems obvious that there are clear problems when a chat AI is interacting with chatters. We saw a couple of those already. One of them didn't involve chat interaction at all. It just procedurally generated a joke that broke TOS. I don't think those things are less important because an AI said them and Twitch punished them in much the same way. At the same time, though, I think it's clear that Neurosama or other AI streamers could absolutely enhance the medium of streaming. We don't know exactly what they will do in the future, but I, for one, will definitely be keeping an eye on it. AI could be really scary. Like, if an AI existed, it could have a massive influence network of human beings, which is scary as hell. I mean, killer robots, so passé, you know? It's so overdone. If we taught an AI to be as ruthless as some human beings, it would be really scary, right? That's the thing that scares me the most, honestly.